Hey, Money Saving Mechanic here, where you learn more and spend less. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I'm tired of people being taken advantage of and spending way too much, either because they're not fixing a problem, a small problem, before it becomes a major problem, or they're going to these mechanics and they're just being told things that really don't have to be done, or don't have to be done the way they're talking about. Now, how am I going to do this? Well, I'm going to show you videos. There's some basic videos I'm going to be putting up on here. Also, there's going to be some areas where I can point out signs of upcoming problems. Now, there's also maintenance issues, and maintenance issues can be a major thing that you need to take care of. Now, a lot of times you don't know what you don't know. And we'll talk about some of those applications. Or when you go to the mechanic and your garage, sometimes you're going to be at a local garage where you know the guy, but you may be in areas where they're showing you a deal and you go in there and you come out $500 later instead of a $19 oil change. Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to give you options. Also, when you go to the dealer, we're going to talk about some of the things that the dealers may do that you may not be aware of, or in some cases you may be better off taking it to the dealer because, let's face it, I've gone to garages, I've worked on cars all my life, and sometimes when you go to the dealer, they have a recall or a technical notice that the local garages don't, and they can fix it once, the first time, the right time. So, who am I and why am I doing this? Again, I'm doing it so people don't get taken advantage of. Now, what's my background? My background is from the age I was 5 years old. I was handing my dad wrenches. He had a car lot, a used car dealership that I would wash cars on Saturday as long as I could hand him something. I built my first motor, my car engine, by myself when I was 15. I had 3 cars before I even had my license. Been building all cars all my life. I've built 5 hot rods. I'm working on one right now. And when I'm talking about building, I'm talking about from the ground up. I'm talking about taking a frame, changing over all the running gear, putting motors and transmission from other vehicles into cars. I've done everything from small tune-ups to major overhauls of taking motors out and having them rebuilt and putting them back together, putting them back in the vehicles. Now, when could you learn this stuff? Well, before you go to the garages, before you go to the dealers, before you go to these repair shops, that's when I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you some information, I'm going to give you some knowledge so that you won't be taken advantage of. Also, there's going to be times when you have options, and that's where I'm going to let you know what some of these options are by knowledge. And I've been taken advantage of, and I know these things, but I took it for granted of what this garage was telling me, and I didn't ask to see them verify it. And when I got home, after I didn't do the repairs there, I brought it home, I did the repairs myself, and then afterwards I checked it and I said, you know what? I didn't have to spend all this money. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, also I'm going to be talking about some maintenance issues, just taking care of things, for instance, like air in your tires, especially when gas starts going back up like it is now. You know, it's been cheap, but how can we get a few more miles out of our cars? Well, I'm going to help you with that. So, again, big extensive background as far as cars go, and I'm going to be able to take you through some of these applications. And in some cases you may say, you know what, now that I know, I'm just going to go take it to somebody and have them do it. That would be great. I'm not here to tell you how to do repairs. That's somebody else's form. We're going to help you understand when a repair is necessary, how to look for things, how to educate you to give you more options so you can learn more, spend less. Again, moneysavingmechanic.com. Thank you very much.